Hello, good morning. Hi, it's Miriam speaking. Beautiful morning in London today, so I am in my back garden again. Can you see the trees behind? Yeah, I can't hear any birds today, which is very strange because normally in the morning they are always around here singing, and um, and so far I can't hear any. Probably they are busy trying to find food. So, how are you, girls and boys? How life is treating you with all this new information, all this new energy going around? A lot of news around the planet right now. Um, yes, people testing missiles around the planet. I don't know what's for because you're not going to have any war. That's what our friends from other galaxies, not galaxies, other dimensions is telling us. So I don't know what is this people's mind that is testing missiles. Um, but don't worry, okay? It's no reason for any worries because it's not gonna have a war. That is not what is reserved for Earth. Uh, we are going through a transition of hope, of peace, of changes in our energy field. Okay, if there is gonna be any um, event, I'm gonna put it that way. If there is gonna be any event different, it's gonna be through by nature, not by humans. Okay. I was listening because in London now, in England, in UK, you are having a vote, yes, for the parliament. So yesterday I was listening to the, they were talking and they were talking so many things that is completely useless. That's the word I would say, useless. Because they don't go to the point, the right point of the issue. They don't get to the point of principal point of the issue of the problem. We don't need anything right now in our planet. The only thing you need right now is love, is compassion, is understanding, is acceptance. That's what you are in need in our planet right now. Nothing that no government is going to change anything if people, we that are really the one that rules everything, don't agree with. So our it's not what you do with our body, actions with our body that is going to change. It's what you do here inside. So it doesn't matter whoever is going to be in the power. If it's not, if people don't feel like, if people don't love, if people don't have compassion inside their heart, if we as a people, we as a human race don't grow or don't allow this manifestation of love to come out, and compassion and understanding and acceptance, it's gonna be, everything's gonna be useless. It's no decision, government decision, that is gonna make it works. What makes it works is our love, our inner side. So it's a lot of bullshit, a lot of conversation, a lot of talk, and they're not gonna get anywhere. Anyway, if you don't change inside, the change has to come inside, from inside out, not from outside in. Nothing works from outside in. Nothing. Nothing. It's a little baby spider trying to make a. I just put the thing here, and they are trying to, to do a line from my phone to the wherever. That's the way now, yeah. It's summer. So yes, but that's not what I want to talk today. Okay. My conversation today is about our akarshe, our matrix, yeah, our inner, or they call innate, yeah, our innate. What is innate? Innate is that it's not a body, it's not an organ, okay? It's, oh gosh, how I'm gonna say, it more or less like our aura, okay? It's something that you can't see with the eye, but is there because it's the communicator, between your brain, your cells, your DNA, and everything. So innate is in every part of our body, not just physical body, but the spiritual body, our mental body, our all the four bodies that Buddha told us. Okay, innate is in everything because innate is in our DNA, innate is in our cells, innate is, of course, if it's in the DNA, it's in our cells. So it's everywhere. It's everywhere. And you know that you have about 3 trillions of cells in our body. And every single of cell that is your DNA and all the 12 strings, and it's amazing. And the innate is the energy, or is the thing, you don't have name for this, that connects and communicates with everything. So much so that, for example, if a person that is completely paralyzed from the head down, okay, so the brain, because the spinal cord is destroyed, is completely gone, so there is no communication between the brain and the down part of the body, okay. So they can move the eye, yeah, everything they can move. Sometimes they can talk, but not very nicely because the muscles is not helping. So, but if they are paralyzed from the head down, because nothing functions on the spine, there is no communication between the brain and the body. Even then, the heart is still beating, they are still breathing, the heart is still beating, there is still life in there. So how if the cord, the spinal cord, it's completely gone? So the innate is the one that's responsible to give the sign, the signal to the heart and to the lungs and to the everything. Your intestine is still, they still eating, they still, breathing. So how enough, even if there is no communication between the brain and the down body, is still working, because the innate, that is the communicator, the real communicator between your brain and your body, never dies. Never. It is the communicator between your physical body and your astral body and your spiritual body and your mental body. Okay? So it's something that science doesn't have, it still doesn't have machine to measure it. but it's something that all science knows and all doctors know, because they can see on the patients that's completely paralyzed how it still work, the organs still work when they are not communication between the brain and the body. So innate is this, is, but the same way the cells, our body, is used to the old energy, the innate is also used to the old energy. So in order for us to take advantage of the innate and say to our innate, talk to our innate, because it is alive, because it thinks, it has their own desires, they have their own information. So in order for us to talk to ourselves, to our DNA, to our innate, because the innate is the one that really gives the message to ourselves. They go to the your desire to the body, or your desire, your mental desire to the cells, your mental desire to the spiritual body. So in order for us to have real changes in our perspective and perceiving of life, you have to have this knowledge of our innate body. You don't have another word to put it, energy or field. Probably field is going to be better. See? Thank you. So it's morning, so it's early morning, and it's beautiful in London. So yes, that's a new information for you, a new information for us. So we have to work our innate. For example, I don't suffer. I'm gonna take this off of my dictionary. No, I am experimenting some high fever, okay? Because my immune system has to be upgraded, okay? I don't have anything in my body right now, unless, apart from this adaptation to the changes of weather. Okay, let's put it that way. So I suffer sometimes, yeah, because I have lots of gardening, you can see, and I am the one that likes to take care of it, and I am the one to care for, because that is my babies, okay? So I have this in my body that has to adapt to this new. I have to talk to my innate, say, look, protect me, make my immune system a little more stronger, so I don't suffer so much with these changes of weather and the flowers and the pollens, etc., because they are beautiful. They are beautiful. So I have to talk to my innate, and I have to tell just once. I don't need to tell more than once. It's better, because previous years I didn't have this knowledge yet. I was not taking possession of this knowledge yet. I was not making it real, because something is when you have the knowledge here, intellectual knowledge, and another thing is when you practice. Okay, we have talked about it many times. Like, you have an orange or an apple or any fruit or anything, and then you try to describe to the other person that never had an orange or have never had an apple, the taste and the smell. As much as you can try, this person, you never have the real knowledge. If it doesn't pick an apple, or it doesn't pick a orange and taste it and smell it. So it's when they are gonna really know what orange is. So everything that we're talking here, okay, if you don't experiment in it, if you don't take in it and take in on your possession and bring it to your reality, it's not going to make any sense. It's not going to work. You're not going to see what it really is. So intellectual knowledge is something, but experimentation knowledge is another thing. When you're experimenting, when you put in practice, when you take it as your own and possess it and work on it, then is when you really know. So I probably have the knowledge already in my DNA, but I didn't. It was not awakened yet. I haven't triggered it yet. Now I triggered it, so now I have to say it to my innate, to my body. Look, let's get better. Let's get better. Let's improve. I want to have the body. I want to have this strength from when I was baby in my mother's womb, for example. Protect, with all the things ready for me. So yes, so let's do it. Let's do it. Let's talk to our innate, our this field, this field of communicator that you have got in our body, and tell our body what we want, not just in terms of our body, but everything about knowledge, about communication with the extraterrestrial beings that is around us, the energies that is around us, Ashta or Gabriel or Raphael or Uriel or our friends from nature, our selves and gnomes, and yes, let's do it. Let's do it with the animals. Yes, the animals can communicate with us also. So let's open it. And another thing that I want to talk today also, because this is going to be I'm traveling on Saturday, on 30th of June, and I'm going to go to Cyprus. I'm going to spend 21 days in Cyprus, so I'm going to do many videos in Cyprus, because I'm going to go there to visit my daughter that lives in there and my grandchildren, but also to do some meditation. So I'm planning to do 21 days of prayer on a little church that is just about 100 meters from the back garden of my daughter. So yes, I'm going to do a lot of studies in there, and you're going to share a lot of information also with you guys. But remember, don't forget to study about the innate energy, okay? The innate field, okay? That is the communicator of our whole body. I think Buddha had this knowledge, He didn't know how to, probably in his time, because he lived about 3,000 years ago, is it? 2,000, he was about 600 years before Jesus came. So all this knowledge, all these things that we have got now is given to us by our extraterrestrial energy friends. So they are the one that is giving all this information and giving us all these tools, so you can work on our upgrading, our energy field upgrading. So evolution, yeah, you are evolving. Yes. So yeah. So I'm gonna do more and give more, study more, and experimenting more, because I have been listening a lot, but now it's time for Miriam to not just have these things here. I practice a lot, I practice a lot. I have a lot of positive results of my experimentations, and you can see, look, beautiful, is it? Yes, I know, I love it. Yeah, I love it. So yes, I have a lot of already experimenting the orange and the apple and I taste it, and I know how it feels, and feels great, feels good, feels very good. I'm telling you, feels very good. You should go for it. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of experimenting. Don't be afraid of putting it in practice. No, don't be afraid. Put it. Build it for you. Talk to them. Talk to your body. Talk to your friends around you. Do like I'm doing with you right now. Because I know they're around here. I can feel it. I can feel the pressure in my body, in my brain especially. Yes. I can feel it. So I know, I know, I know, I know. So come on, let's do it together. Yes, I'm just being a channel. I've just been a vessel to give you guys the information and to spread this information for you, to telling you, yes, let's go for it. Let's go for it. There is future. There is future. There is no negative coming towards the earth. Not now. We are still young. Our civilization is very, very young. You are just sitting on the ground. You're just sitting on the chair. You're not even walking. You know, we are so young. Look, do you know that the Pleiades were here long before we even ever was seeded by them? They were here about trillions of years. Look, when the earth was seeded, they were already with habitating 3 planets. So you can imagine how old they are. We are not even here. The earth was still turning around and being stable for us to be seated here. And they were already millions of years in our galaxy. Our galaxy is about 14 trillion of years. You don't even have knowledge. Our brain doesn't even catch this length of time. So we are young. You are just 200,000 years, and they are 30 trillion years. There is no comparison between us and the knowledge they have got. So that's why they are our guides. That's why they are here around us trying, because they have gone through it before. Do you understand? They have went all this path like we are doing. So they have seen it before, not just in our planet, but they have seen it before with lots of different races and species are around the planet. You know, we are not weak. You are not unique. We are just part of a big system, and we are children. You are their children. Now let's imagine something, okay? You give birth. Me, I have 4 kids, okay, and 5 grandchildren. You have your children, okay, and suddenly your children that are born from you doesn't recognize you. They don't talk to you because they can't see you. They don't acknowledge you. They don't know your name. They don't know how you are or how you talk. They don't understand anything from you. That's the way they feel about us. They are our father and mothers. They are our ancestors, and they are trying to talk to us, and you are not even acknowledge them. So that's the way how they feel. But they don't have judgment against us because they know that you are immature, you are blind. You should listen to that Amazing Grace. And then you can say, oh, I was blind, but now I see. I was blind, but I can see now. And I want you to open your eyes and stop being blind and see. Because when you open our eyes, when you can talk to our Father, you can learn. You can imagine if your children doesn't listen to you, you have their own knowledge of life. You know how to guide them when they are small. Okay, when they grow up, they'll grow up, okay? But when they are small and babies, they have to look at you and expecting that you are going to help them and talk to you, and they are talking back to you. My grandson, he's just 7 months old. He's 7 months old today. And he tried to talk. He said, "Goo goo ga 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 ga," and then do do da da, you know. And you talk to him, and he responds. And he thinks that I understand his language. And I try to understand his language. Even he's speaking like goo goo ga ga, I'm trying to understand what he's trying to say, and then I answer him back. You know, I don't know if he's understand what I'm saying to him also. Probably the same thing that his gaga gugu is my gaga gugu to him, you know. But as we grow, you're going to understand more what they're saying. But they can't understand what I talk, but they can understand my love. They can feel my love when I embrace and when I hug. They can feel and hug me back and smile back to me. And that's what you should do with our ancestors. Remember when I was talking to you about our ancestors? That thing that I have got there is for this one is for the entities of the sea. It's all sea shelves, etc. And I have another one that is behind there that is for our ancestors, because I want them to be with me and teach me, because they have their own knowledge and they can teach me, they can tell me. So that's what I want you to do also. Be open, listen more than speak. Listen, quiet, be quiet, you know, be patient. Step by step, that's the way you're gonna grow. The children doesn't grow from one day to another, you know. They take time, one day by day. Everything, every day I can see something new on my grandson, on my baby grandson, or my other ones. You know, they grow slowly. Every day there is something new they can do. And that's us with our ancestors. Okay? So much that I want to tell you. I was not planning to talk about this, but that's what it comes. That's what they wanted me to talk to you guys today. I was planning to talk about our the love life of us. Okay, that's what I was in the morning when I wake up. I say, I think I'm gonna do a video about relationship. Okay, but that's what they come up. So let's be grateful. Probably that's what you wanna listen today. And of course, it's going to be another days. You are going to talk more. I'm going to talk from Cyprus. I'm going to try to do a video every single day there. So one of my videos will be about relationship, okay? How to expect and how to behave and in this new energy, in this new field, how it's going to be, okay? How it's going to be. But for now, what I want you to do is honor our ancestors. Be open to the knowledge they are giving us now, to this new energy, to this new field. Open your heart, open your brain to it. Say, welcome, my ancestors. Welcome wherever energy is around me right now. Welcome my angel, welcome my Gabriel, Uriel, whatever name you want to call them, doesn't matter. If you want to call them the Pleiades, call them the Pleiades, you know. If you want to call them Ha, like some people is calling them, call them Ha. If you want to call them Nu, like other ones is calling, call them Nu. If you want to call them Ashtar, that is another army. I don't know, another governor yeah, another commander that have about 700 uh, um, um, workers on around the planet right now. Yesterday they said that they were gonna be in Amazon because apparently there is something occurring around there that they have to put their hands on it and balance the Amazon. So yesterday I was listening one of the Ashtar messages, and he said that the the nerves, the space graves, the energy of them, the space ships were on top of Amazon. Yes, uh, that's the thing. You don't know what's going on. You don't know because you are local, you are just here. I don't know what's happening in Amazon. I don't know what's happening in the Asia. I don't know, but they know. They have an eye of everything. So they were there yesterday because they need to be there. Something was going on Amazon, on the forest, on this region in Amazon, not just Brazil, but Peru and Bolivia, etc. So they were there to balance, to put some, calm down on that region around there. So yes, we are being protected. So no worries. Calm down. It's peaceful. The future is bright. We are not gonna have any war. You're not gonna have anything bad happens. This shift that planet is going on, but it's gonna be slow, so our body can adapt to this new energy. Okay, we are gonna be there. Just work on yourself, work on your DNA, work on your cells, work on your innate. Yes, in your aura, on your full bodies, full level of bodies that you have got, not just our physical but our astral body and your mental body. That's most important right now. Okay, God bless you, keep you safe, and I will see you from Cyprus. Bye bye.